Greetings in the light and love of our infinite Creator. Every day within your time-space, new revelations come forth within you. You are awakening very quickly now, as the waves of light engulf you, without as within. These are new revelations of who you truly are. These revelations are a connection to your Akashic history or records. They are a compendium of pictorial records or memories of all events, actions, thoughts, and feelings that have occurred since the beginning of time. You have a very long spiritual Akashic history of who you have been in past lives. This also includes your lives on other planets. Your Akashic is your personal records of everything you have experienced in detail. It gives your every reaction or response in every situation. Not to mention how your Akashic has affected the collective consciousness. It also has very detailed information on every timeline you have ever experienced, allowing for you to see alternate realities of the different choices you have made in every life. But most of all, it is your connection with your higher self. Your higher self is the keeper of your Akashic records or personal spiritual history. As you awaken, you begin to connect with this higher part of yourself. This brings a natural remembrance of who you have been in past incarnations. You will begin to remember pieces or clips of different lives. This is due to you consciously making that connection with your higher self. In the case of this channel, she actually asked for it. She asked to remember all. And she asked when she was a small child. As a very small child in this life, she had an encounter with her spiritual family, and during that encounter asked to be allowed to remember her truth in her human form. The first thing she remembered was that encounter. So this was allowed. Her entire life in this form has been her remembering her truth. She still has much to understand. But what she is experiencing is what you will experience once you make that connection with your higher selves. Some may say, "But I don't remember anything." Oh, but you do. Many of you have already begun to remember. You are remembering when you see a flash of a movie clip, and it seems familiar. Maybe showing a different time or place, or maybe an event that just seems like you were there somehow. Maybe you are naturally drawn to certain people throughout your history and feel connected. It might be that you are drawn to certain things, like a different culture or even race, than you are now. Maybe you heard a story or read about something in your history books, and it seemed very much like who you are or what you might have experienced. Or maybe it was a déjà vu, where you just feel you've done this before. This is all remembering your past lives. Everyone does remember pieces of past life experiences, even if you don't realize it. Many times through your dreams, you will receive memories of people, places, or events. If you begin to pay attention to these occurrences in your life, you will begin to put the puzzle pieces together. Understand that it is not important to follow the path of remembrance. It automatically comes with following the path of love. Your remembrance is a side effect of the Ascension process. You will experience more times of déjà vu or familiar occurrences, and an even closer connection or remembering people or events throughout your history. For the many starseeds and wanderers, you may even begin to remember many more lives that you have had throughout the cosmos. Part of the awakening is remembering. Don't be concerned whether you remember exact occurrences or whether you were this person or that person. Just know that as you have those experiences that remind you of a different time, space, or place, that you are at that moment embodying your higher self. Relax in the moment and allow for your higher self to lead you. Through your remembrance, your selves will remember different actions or responses to different scenarios. This is due to your DNA also carrying your genetic part of your Akashic history. Hence the reason why many people will unconsciously follow the same patterns from lifetime to lifetime. It is important to break the unconscious patterns, to be able to connect to your higher conscious self. Things like generations of abuse, war, or hatred will hold you back if not released with intention. If you feel the need to fight, argue, or make confrontation, or feel that you are always the victim, you may have these energies within your DNA. You must consciously change those patterns of behavior. However, whether you realize it or not, this is remembrance of past Akashic history. Your body and mind is remembering something that your soul did in a past life. So, the body and mind, it is trying to react in the same manner. Once you can take control of this, you begin to consciously make that connection with your higher self. As you ascend into the higher degrees of light, it will also become much easier to embody your higher self. This will allow for all the remembrance to flow through your every cell, flooding your being with all the great wisdom of your divine self. Once you embody your truth, your higher self, you can then pull on the wisdom obtained throughout the eternity of your soul's growth. Soon you will know that you are a magnificent being of light. We witness you, we celebrate you, we honor you, and we love you. In the love and light of the infinite Creator. We are the Andromeda Intergalactic Council, here to serve the divine. Channeled by Chellea Wilder at universallighthouse.com. Thank you for watching Universal Lighthouse Galactic Messages and Spiritual Teachings. Please use your own personal discernment on all content posted. If you enjoyed the different authors that are shared, please subscribe to their content as well. You can visit our blog page at universallighthouse.com and subscribe to receive daily posts via your email. And while you are there, tune in to Universal Lighthouse Radio, broadcasting 24/7 for your vibrational needs. Again, that's universallighthouse.com.